Sorry about that previous interruption, but since something came up which later ended up proving completely unnecessary, I ended up getting pissed. But now I'm back, and if I can remember where I'm going, I should be back on my way to, let's see. Oh yeah, back to Mario's house. Because the flag that one of the ghouls said that there's a flag under a green bed, and wouldn't you know it, Mario has a green bed. Found a dry bones flag, and if I didn't, and I think I noticed the table losing its own shadow for a second. Let me think. Mushroom Kingdom. I can't remember if I had something else on the mind. Oh well. Anyway, we're just moving all the way back to Monstro Town at this point. And now I'm going to, oh yeah, back to the ghouls. And first I gotta unequip Mario for a second. I'll just get rid of the experience booster altogether for a second. So, go to bed. Alright, and while you're sleeping, the ghouls come back. Good job, you found all 3 flags. You're not half bad. You did pretty well. We had a great time. You know, out of context, and the fact that actually no, within its own context, that's kind of creepy that they're being told that while Mario is sleeping. Anyway, you get the Ghost Medal, which raises defense while attacking, which is kind of weird. It's really not that helpful, so I think I'm just gonna increase the experience boost. I think I'm gonna keep the experience booster. Alright, so I'm gonna move on to Bean Valley now. Okay, now Bean Valley is sort of an interesting locale. It's a maze, and it has some of the most annoying enemies in the entire game. These forms of the bees are really bothersome. I think we already saw them, but here they become a really big problem. Oh yeah, now that Peach has the parasol, she should do a little more attack, which is weird because all she does is whack the friggin' things with hammers, like a hammer, with a friggin' umbrella, and just opens it up. I didn't know an umbrella was so damn dangerous. Alright, let's just keep moving on. I will always keep Mario with the experience booster until later on, and then after that I'll give it to Peach. And by later on, I mean once he hits level 30. I have a grinding method extremely close to actually no, pretty much at the end of the game, where you can gain a lot of experience points. Get past these guys, and you'll be here. Now, if you're willing to explore through these pipes a bit, you can find some extra stuff. There's that, which is kind of helpful, but not much. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually one of the few benefits in this area, because I remember that there's actually a dead end here. Fungus Spike. Yeah, experience booster doesn't protect you against anything, but it reaps a huge reward, so I'm keeping it with Mario. Mushrooms, on the other hand, are actually, being turned into one is actually kind of weirdly beneficiary, because you can just keep healing yourself up. And thanks to the safety badges, Bowser cannot get hurt, or cannot fall asleep. Alright, now let's move on. We're getting very little experience. Damn it! We're getting very little experience from this. Again? And how is he so aware that Mario was the only one that could be turned into that? Jeez. Anyway, let's see if... Oh, I'm going to show you... Oh, no, I think I already used Poison Bath. I'm not sure. Once again. It's kind of weird that they give you that. Usually they only give you once again when it's a one-hit kill. It's... Oh. Well, I'll be... Scarecrow Dust. I haven't seen one of these in a while. But again, because of the safety stuff, no effect. Whip. Vine Whip! Anyway, just kill this thing off. And we're done here. now that we've dealt with this enemy, hopefully we can actually make some damn progress. And whoa, we actually got experience. Mallow, who's not here, or I'm not using him. I will actually switch out to Mallow soon enough, if you, just to keep him in the storyline context. So this one leads to a dead end, okay, so moving back was a complete waste of time. Okay, good to know. And can we get away? Yes, thank you. And the bees reappear every time. Just perfect. And now he's dead. At least he gave us a 10 coin. Alright, so now we're back to where we were before, and now we're going to enter these things. Now, I'm going to have to wait until all of these are made into big plants. I'll admit that's kind of a waste of time, but that's only because it is. You can actually stand on his neck without actually touching him. It's weird. You could actually attack the planter dude. Anyway, these is what they come out as, chewies. And that's kind of a weird name, but whatever. Or just frozen green piranha plants, but get a pollen nap. Caution, confused monsters. Caution, confused monsters. Maybe this is where that Pokemon thing started from, where the confused monsters hurt themselves. I don't know. It seems awfully coincidental to me. But I've never played any of the old school Final Fantasy games. I really do want to though, but I'm afraid that I wouldn't like the original Final Fantasy. And 4 and 6, I want to get them for Super Nintendo, but these prices are really expensive. On eBay, anyway. Man, I'm just mowing these guys down, but then again, the last one's left is this. Oh, jeez, not Blast. Please let him live. Oh, shit. Well, this is at least a decent opportunity to demonstrate the comeback ability. Peach. Star. And if you heard that little sound effect, that means Bowser will now get, I believe, full health. And, oh, yeah, full health. So now that Bowser's revived, we can take this dude out completely. Or, strongly, or something like that. Right. Sandstorm. I really don't have to wonder how these enormous plants come up with these powers. It doesn't really fit with their style. Or what they are. And as you've seen, Bowser and Peach seem to be almost completely immune to everything. It's kind of weird. Sandstorm. Again? Jeez. You're scaring Mario to death here. Jeez. Even with a slightly stronger attack, the attack is still weak as hell. Are my attacks getting weaker right now? I'm wondering. Well, at least he's dead, so I don't have to deal with any more of this crap. Alright, so at least I got a lot of experience out of this. So Bowser reached level 15, and Crusher. Another pretty useless move, if I may say so. Let's see. I think I'll heal myself. Oh no, wrong one. Group hug. Alright, so now I'm going to go down pipe number 1.